Done.
All right. Tiffany's HOH. Dash's HOH.
It's gonna be weird because four of us are gonna be picked now.
It's gonna be intense. It's gonna be intense, but I'm just glad that it's Dash and it's Brittany because or not Tiffany. I meant Tiffany. I don't know why I said Brittany. I meant Tiffany. I know her name. I trust Tiffany and I trust like Dash to make good decisions. It's just nerve-wracking because they have to put up 4 people.
Just odds are higher that it's not going to be good.
You wanna sit and chat with us?
Sure.
If there's any
I'm waiting
others
for
still.
coffee to brew.
Yeah, me too.
I will just vibe in the
There's
corner.
that.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Okay.
I think the only like person that I think that I haven't made a connection or like had a lasting conversation with is Lucas. Like that's like everyone else I've had like a conversation with. Everyone that I've had like a situation where like that has happened, but I know that he has been able to rally some folks out there, and that kind of makes me nervous. But in terms of like I said, everyone else, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty straightforward in all those different things. It's like I don't want to nominate him because I think it's a target that's going to come on my back. But anyone else, I think like anyone else, it would come to as a surprise.
For sure.
And I think like for me to like be as like truthful to like my game and all those different things, like not coming as a surprise and not being like, oh, far like left-sided, I think is like what's expected.
Right.
And so.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think, Nick?
I'm just thinking over what like other people are saying, and I agree. Like I think Lucas. Yeah. And there's like I don't know. I need to chat with these girls because some of them know more than I do about things. So I'm really gonna lean on them. I know you know like Josh and I talk a lot too. So make sure to chat with Josh. But you and I can meet up right before and we can like go over nominations together.
For sure.
Okay. Okay, let's do that.
And how many buttons do we still have?
Replay,
Is it 3?
skip,
Fast forward?
and mute. Do we?
Oh, we did fast forward, didn't we?
We did fast forward. Yeah.
I think
that
there
was-
are 3 left.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yeah, I think it's replay, skip, and mute.
Mm-hmm.
And mute will be interesting, but I'm not that worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
I think
know.
mute's a pretty solid one too. Come in. Oh, it's Christian. I think mute's a solid one too because it takes pressure off of the HOH, which is nice.
Yeah.
I think this is where the game gets really strategic. Like specifically this one, like there's 4 people going up for nominations, which means 2 people are going home, so it just becomes really strategic. And I think this is where people like start to really rely on their alliances and.
Yeah. I think we all felt it coming. You know, like that those lines are gonna start getting like more certain. So
For sure. Right. Really, I want to hear from you guys. So, what are your guys' thoughts on people?
I kind of still have the same thoughts as I did last time. Like I was pretty open with my HOH about people I haven't really talked to. I haven't really talked to Meredith or Lucas or even a little bit of Oscar. I haven't gotten just because I haven't seen him.
Right.
It doesn't mean I don't like him. I just haven't talked to him as much.
for me, the only person that comes to mind is Lucas. And again, it's kind of sad because I wish we could have worked together and because I know he's thinking more strategically, but from first week he kind of made it clear to me that he's like, you broke my trust, it's not going to happen. And we just haven't been able to talk since then, so maybe those things have changed, but I think we're working in different groups even. We have not talked strategy since, so that's the one person I know that it's an easier vote for me at this point. Everyone else, which is sucky to say because we have to let go of 2. I'm just kind of taking lead from the people who I'm aligned with but that's the only person that comes to mind for me. We just haven't had the conversations to fix that yet.
Yeah.
No.
What about you?
Same, Lucas. Because, I mean, like you said, obviously somebody, we're putting him up for a reason. And, like, I feel bad because he keeps getting put up, and I know how sucky it is.
Yeah.
But, like, I think at the end of the day, like, we just need to do what's best for, like, our game.
Yeah, for sure. Who are you guys mostly aligned with?
You too.
Looking at it.
Honestly, it started for me, and even if it was kind of like a solo mission on my own, like the girls, I can trust the girls. I speak openly with them. I think we're all speaking really frank. Outside of that, probably you two. And we've had conversations, but usually been in groups, like kind of like this.
But no, some of my alliances are like big fans of yours.
I haven't gotten to talk to Josh as much.
Okay,
but
I freaking
early
love
on,
Josh.
I love Josh.
I love Josh. I love Josh. I love Josh. I love Josh.
I think
I love Josh. I've talked to him one time, but
everybody gave him our dice.
I
I
know.
do think that was a
He was
great
like
time.
super freaked out
I
though.
know,
He was
but
like, oh my gosh, I didn't people love me. I'm like, no, I don't actually double
it means that they trust you.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm being very truthful with you. Like right now, I'm in a place where I'm like contemplating putting Lucas up. Because I haven't been in a place where I've had like a conversation or connect with him or anything. And I know like when we were having a conversation, he mentioned like, you know, he name dropped you like specifically. And so like.
I'm not dedicated allies to Lucas.
Okay.
I don't know why he thinks we're dedicated allies. He said he would protect me. I told him I would protect him for like a round.
Yeah.
But I'm not dedicated allies to him. I'm more of a dedicated ally to like our little circle of people.
Yeah, for sure.
That we've been hanging around. This round, like I'm just nervous about because 4 people are going up. I'm nervous about who I would be put up by if possible. I'm pretty sure Brittany's not going to put me up. Because I've talked with her quite a bit. Am I in any danger with you of being put up?
And I'm not gonna say no for the simple fact of like you are not someone that I'm going for, and you are someone that like I will advocate for not like. But if like there's a place where like we don't know who to put up, like you are not somebody I want to.
Okay.
And I want to be very upfront about that. Like my goal and my situation is to really, and that's why I really want to touch base with you. Like first initially was to like touch base on that Lucas part, because again like him name dropping you I think would put you in a place to like support
be put up or be supported.
Right.
I only voted Derek out, so I was very conflicted last round. I was very honest
100%.
about being conflicted last round. I ended up putting Derek up because of his whole spiel at like why he shouldn't go home. It was just at a point where okay, he's not really taking the game seriously anymore. What's the fun in that? Like I want to keep people who want to play and who are actually playing.
Right.
So that's why I kept Lucas, and also the factor of Lucas saying like that he feels loyal to me. I don't feel particularly loyal to him, but he feels loyal to me. And that's probably the shadiest thing that I've said today. But he's the only person that I feel like I was prepared to vote for him. But I voted with the majority because I didn't want to cause a rift with the majority. And I voted for Derek because Derek wasn't taking the game seriously. But if Lucas was to go up again, I would vote him out. Do you have any other options for who you would put up with Lucas?
I think I'm Meredith.
As a pawn?
Yeah, and again, that same piece of like not connection, but I think like
I don't think she would get voted out over Lucas.
I don't think so either, but I think like that those are the 2 people that I have not like had any, like I said, like real like conversation with or anything. And so like those are the kind of 2 that I'm kind of thinking about. First and foremost, but like I wouldn't say my goal is to get Lucas out, but like of the folks that are here.
Your target right now?
Yeah, he's the person that I trust the least.
Okay.
But I know Josh, Desh, and Oscar kind of want to form a 6, and that's the power number so far. It'll be 5 to 6. And he also, and was also very excited because Josh had the very much.
Yeah, I know. I was excited too. I loved it.
I'm not like saying you have to solidify it. I want you guys to do what's best for your game, but I know that's an opportunity on the table for all of us, and I feel comfortable with you 2 especially.
Right.
I feel comfortable with those guys too. So feel free to talk. But I did. That's what I was like telling you about. I was like, hey, can we talk on the golf cart?
Oh yeah. Okay, right.
That's what it was about.
Okay. Let's chat more. I'm cool with that too. I just want to chat with her really quick too. This is something that happened last round.
I just more so came in and like talk because I know we've been having kind of like little conversations here and there to like put something together. I did want to let you know that I did talk to Abby and Tiff. And they're both on board with that 6 of us. If that still works for you guys as well.
I love it.
But I told Josh I would talk individually to them. They both seem like really down for it. So that's really all I came in for. Was just to be like, hey, like I had conversations. It seems like all good. I trust them. I trust you guys. So.
See.
Should we go Alien? I trust Allie. Wait, do you trust Allie?
Yeah, she's very well socially aligned.
Okay.
I'm getting worried that it's starting to become obvious.
I
Like
am too.
she's running conversations.
She's people are looking at her with power.
Yeah.
And it's,
But
we can use the rubber band right now. Okay, go.
okay. Do you want me to stay?
I want both of you here. I wanted to chat with you two together because I'm like, squeezed out by Mackenzie. Like, I can't get it out of my mind.
I think we should put Mackenzie on the block.
Okay, I
Or
think so too.
after Veto.
I think so too. Because
Maybe we should
I'm
back to her.
squeezed out. We can back to her.
Because she knows about, her and Lucas know about my thing.
Well, wait.
And she's gonna
Dash
actually
is
use
putting
it.
up Lucas and Meredith.
I knew he was going to do that. He told me he was going to do Lucas.
that's
She
fine.
knows I have that. I don't want her to ask me to use it and
Okay.
then not use it.
Okay, so listen. Would it be advantageous to put
But you could put her straight
to
up.
put her up, to put Mackenzie up, and to put like somebody that like we're on the end with? Okay, I like that. I just can't get the skis out for some reason.
I just cannot
like,
believe she did
not cool.
Do y'all want to do final 3?
Because
Sorry. Because
You're really excited I farted.
I had a pretty steady alliance with Ariel from the beginning.
Yeah.
I think you vibe really well with us and we're on the same wavelength.
right.
Final 3.
I'm down. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've definitely got people in my pockets. Like,
Me too.
yeah, and so I like that. But I don't want to put.
I think
Okay.
that moving forward, Oscar is really good at comps.
And I think Lucas is trying to get like tied in with Oscar.
Really
They went up on like a 1-1.
What if you put up
Oscar
Oscar and
Mackenzie?
Mackenzie?
Same
we
wavelength.
can tell Mackenzie that she's
Am
a
I
pawn.
thinking of anything? Am I not thinking of somebody?
We can tell Mackenzie she's
No, you can look at my list. I think that's.
So you can really only put up, like, I think, so Dash is putting up Meredith and Lucas.
Okay, so why Maddie over Oscar?
Because I feel more aligned with her and
Okay.
she talks to less people.
Yeah. She usually is like main
Okay, but like
groups.
who's advantageous? Like who is strategically good to have? Is Oscar good to have on the team?
Oscar,
If he's on.
Oscar knows too, like, is like aligned with too many people.
Okay.
I think
Fair, yeah.
that like putting Oscar up with Mackenzie and telling Mackenzie she's the pawn and then voting for Mackenzie.
She just got sketched.
Yeah.
Oh
Me?
shit. Okay. No, that was
It's
damn.
good.
No, y'all can trust me.
Okay.
Like you two are the only. Okay, I will say you two are the only people who can really, really trust me.
Okay.
Right before the last eviction ceremony, and you came in and you swung by me on the nomination chair and you whispered to me, I think I just saved you.
Yes.
And I want to know what that's about.
It's funny because, you know, what's her name? Ali wanted to have like a census of who was everyone picking.
Uh-huh.
And it seemed to be that everyone was gonna pick you just to have Derek whenever they feel like voting for him or whenever they were in danger, they could just always grab Derek like in the future.
Uh-huh.
And that seemed to be like everyone was doing that. And then when she asked everyone like, who are you picking? And then when she asked me, I was like, I'm actually voting for Derek to go because if we keep playing that same game with like Derek and you and then you go and then the next game is gonna be Derek and someone else and that other person is gonna go, it's not gonna be fair.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be like a real game.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I just found out that none of my diaries have been recording because I did not press the record button. Not a
Excellent.
single one of them.
Oh yeah, I knew
So,
that.
the world will not know my thoughts and feelings.
Unfortunately.
My goal is to not put you up. Like that's not my goal. My goal is to put Lucas up.
I respect it. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I think like of the folks like.
Josh and I were just talking, it's like 4 people aren't going up.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of, at that point, like, more people are going up are gonna be doing something than not.
Right, and so I think like that's the thing I want you to like be upfront and honest with everyone. Like that is where because like in terms of like I wouldn't say like a social game or like getting to know people, but I think like that effort and has not like been there, or like that just energy has not been there, and it makes me very like iffy like come later on, where like that's not something that I feel like I can have a truthful and honest conversation. Like if you're thinking about putting me up on the block, I don't think he's gonna say to my face like,
I will say, if you want to work with me, he trusts me a lot.
Okay.
Because I've been very upfront with him. A lot of people haven't been.
Okay.
I don't know how that vote came out the way it was, because I knew Abigail and Allie both wanted him out. And so I just know from my game personally, him staying was better than Derek, because I can't predict Derek, and Derek can say one thing and do the complete opposite, and you just don't know because he's so chaotic. Whereas Lucas, I feel like when I talk to him, he's being straight up with me, and he's very like, he's somebody who will work with you. Yeah. But I feel like if you don't put him up, Tiffany's gonna put him up. So
I felt like I caught a vibe that we were on the same page about Tiffany. Because after we had that one conversation with her when you were HOH, like I felt like we were all on the same page and she would be a good person to take to top 3. But I do just want to make sure that you are more loyal to me than you are to Tiffany. Yes. Okay.
Because Tiffany, like I wasn't able to really catch her here and there in the earlier rounds, but that last round for my HOH, I was like, okay, yes, like my instinct was right. Like I do, like really want to work with Tiffany. Like I think she'll be loyal. I think she's trustworthy, and I think she's about to give us exactly that as proof.
And I think that Maddie's like a good 4th person to keep.
And I think, I really like Josh.
I like Rita. I think she's on her side.
Rita's in our corner, and it seems like she's got like a couple more people, not like a couple more people, but like she's got a hand in one area, and that she's talked a little bit more to Oscar than I feel like I have.
I feel like her, Oscar, and Josh are like in it together, but I feel like they're also
like still
in our corner.
In our corner, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
That like works fine with me.
Yeah. I just I'm happy with how this game is going so far. Yeah. I feel pretty confident about it. I feel pretty confident about my standing with the rest of the house. Yeah.
I think you're in a good spot.
I think you are too.
Like, you're not on mine. I don't have you in mine. I don't know about Dash. I spoke in the beginning, but I didn't explain it. What people have told me is that you'll be on Dash's, but I don't think that you'll actually be the one to go up. I think it's going to be you and Lucas, but I don't think that you're going to actually be the one that
goes on. Yeah, that's what everyone keeps saying.
I truly
that,
don't.
like, if and when I go up, it's likely that I will.
I truly don't think you will. Yeah. So at least on my side, I'm not worried about you. Yeah. In that sense, like I'm not. Yeah. Like I'm not having you on mine. You weren't the first person I thought of when I was thinking of my nomination. So. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad.
Yes. I think you're just very strategic, and I think that even though you don't play the whole like huge group game, like you play small game, and I appreciate that because I like strategy. Yeah. So.
I mean, to me, it's not so much a strategy. It's just like, to me, it feels like a weakness. That
I don't think it's a weakness.
Yeah, because I don't really have a strategy for the small group dynamics. It's just make connections with people. Yeah. And be honest with everyone and friendly with everyone. And I don't know, because it feels like I keep my options too open, and it's not even that I want to. I would rather like make strong connections with like a small group soon. Right. And I never managed to do that, and I don't know how people do this. Right. I just never seem to be in those rooms. But so people are talking about right now how like lines are going to get drawn. It's going to start to be more clear like where people stand. And my concern is like when these lines are drawn, I'm outside of all of them. Sure. Like I'm not on anybody's bad side, but I'm definitely not in with anyone. I gotcha. Like I have people that I have like good connections with, but I don't know if they're going to be enough.
I feel like Tiffany is going to pick somewhere between here because there's no way she's picking her girls.
You think so?
I would assume the same thing. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to work hard with her to try to. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Because I'm good with Dash. Like I don't think he's gonna pick me. But also who's he gonna pick? I think he's good with everyone.
Yeah, everyone. It's gonna be tough choices so far. This is gonna be a tough round because it's only gonna be like 5 of us that are gonna be safe. Yeah. You talked to Tiffany?
Yeah.
Have you talked to Dish?
Wait, what is Tiffany's mindset right now? Can you tell anything?
There wasn't really like any names that were like thrown around. It was just like, I feel safe with you kind of thing. And I think it's just different because it is 2 people going home. So I don't think she really knows exactly what she wants right now.
I'll go in that.
The cake is available.
Are you?
Am I available?
Yeah, you want to chat?
I mean, yeah, I was gonna go talk to Tiffany because I haven't talked to her in a little while. But
Yeah.
I can talk.
Okay.
I think she's talking to someone.
Oh, you want to talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Cameraman. Cool. Cool.
Well, now between us, girlfriends. Did she really didn't mention anyone?
The only name that was mentioned was
I assume, and I can also imagine my name over
I think
Josh's name.
I think really the only time your name came up was just because you were like, I haven't really talked to him that much.
Okay, I can still go talk to her.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
That's good. You shouldn't. I'm gonna put you up.
Work.
No, but I'm also thinking about, honestly thinking about Lucas and Meredith.
T. Okay, I see that.
But I think Mackenzie just gave me a pretty interesting idea to try to like work with Tiffany to put one with her and then.
Oh, spread it?
Yeah.
That's smart. So then are you thinking of, you have to think about the fact that there's a veto competition and there's 2 rewinds still. So you gotta have multiple options.
I know.
Which is wild. But I'm not gonna be one of them. No.
And I don't have multiple options. So it's gonna be everybody pick a card, I'm gonna draw.
Yeah. It's gonna be whose hair is uneven right now.
Okay. Not me co-signing on that. But no, it's really like pick straws.
Great.
Because I have no idea.
And what if mine's the shortest?
Dang.
Dang.
No. Like, if you have multiple options, like I feel like I like the Meredith and Lucas idea, but I'm worried for you because I feel like you're gonna have to put up one of your friends.
Yeah.
And I'm worried that after you do that, they're gonna be like, Dash, what the fuck?
Yeah. But I think if I have to put them up, I think I know who I'm gonna put up. I think it's gonna be Maddie. We touched base at the beginning, but not so much like towards the end.
She's expendable.
Not expendable, but I think she has enough people to like rally.
Behind her, yeah. Oh, 100%.
To rally behind her, and I think there's a good enough justification for me to like explain that to her. To be like, yeah, we started out there, like, but then, like pieces have been like kind of falling through, and so I think like that's kind of.
He's getting to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
I've talked to Oscar. He's good in your book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because when I talked to him, we were talking about the fact that it's the gays, me, you, and Oscar, with the girls.
Yeah.
And we were like, bitch, the girls could flip on us.
I'm here for the gays.
Right, I'm here for the gays. I don't trust none of these hoes fully. I do trust some, not all. I trust Rita. I trust her a lot. She told me, she said, out of that group, me, you, and Oscar, she really likes. So she's fucking with us.
Work.
Tiffany.
Oh yeah.
Judy.
Good.
Judy. And I feel like if it was me, you, Oscar, Tiffany, Rita, within a small line, we could work it out. Bitch, Meredith is a competitor. Yes. Have you talked to her like a lot?
No.
Bitch, I be talking to her. That hoe smart.
And you think she's the ringleader?
Not necessarily a ringleader. I think she's like a really good competitor though. Oh, I'm also like, I'm keeping an eye out for Allie. Cause she has a rewind. Allie has a rewind. And
I think she's the ringleader.
Actually, I agree with you. Put her up.
I think she.
Put her up.
I told her I wouldn't put her up. Yeah.
I said I don't eat dairy and I do sometimes.
Poor choices.
Choices though.
That's true.
You're going up.
Okay.
Basically, the general feeling is if Dash doesn't do it, Tiffany's gonna do it. You're just kind of an easy person to put up at this point.
Yeah, I know, and I think it makes sense to me that that's inevitable.
Yeah.
I want to hear where you're at because obviously last round was a big round for me, and there were a lot of conversations that happened around me. I want to know where you fell in that conversation.
I was 100%. I do not want Lucas to go home, and you can ask anybody in this house.
Gotcha.
You are better for my game.
Uh-huh.
And that's what it came down to for me. Like, I talked to Derek and I just kind of wanted to see where he's at. And he was like, oh yeah, I got you, but like, not to the point that I feel like you got me.
Yeah.
Whereas he can just say that and it's like, oh, whatever. Like, I feel like you've really got my back.
Yeah.
And if you have power, you're not going to put me up. And that means a lot right now. So, I was very much so on team. I don't want Lucas to go home. I just went in there and told Dash, I was like, Dash, he's somebody that is very, like, he's willing to work with you.
Yeah.
He doesn't have super strong ties. I really like him. Josh feels the same way. And so, basically it's going to come down to who nominates you.
Yeah.
Because if Tiffany nominates you, Josh can vote.
Right.
And so,
oh, that's such a good point.
I might need to go talk to her and talk her into it. Which is going to come off very shady to the audience.
Yo, that's funny.
If she does it, Dash can vote.
I just wanted to, like, we haven't.
Yeah, we haven't talked. You know, we started talking at the beginning, and then.
Yeah, and I like trust you in your decision-making process too. Like when you were HOH, that really like solidified you as somewhat of an ally to me. So I just wanted to check in and like keep up like our conversations and make sure we were on the same page, see what page you were even on. And how you felt about the round. Like, I just want to check in on everyone and see how they feel.
It feels good. It also feels kind of less powerful. I feel like the girls are being more stronger together. Or like, I'm getting that vibe right now.
I get what you mean.
And it's kind of hard for me because I feel like I've been playing like a fair game. You've
been playing a good game. And I can tell you, like, none of the girls that I have talked to have any qualms with you. Like, want to put you up or want to, like, target you or, like, you're a strong player to them, too.
And even from me, who has seen you less than, you know, some other people, just because everyone's all over the place all over the time, that doesn't mean that I am against you in any way. Or, like, I don't want to work with you, because I absolutely do.
No, yeah, me too. I feel like I'm having fun so far. Like,
it's
good. It's just this one is gonna be hard because 4 people need to be picked, and I feel like I'm in the lower end just because there's more girls, and then out of the boys, I feel like me and Lucas might be the ones more targeted than Josh, and Dash can even be targeted.
I don't think girls want to send you home.
No.
At least from my perspective, like nobody said I want Oscar to go home. Like.
I haven't heard anyone say, like, I want Oscar to go home at all. So, yeah.
And if I hear anything differently, I'll tell you. I'll keep you updated.
Okay.
I'll keep doing the loop.
That'll be fun.
That would be fun.
No, I wouldn't confront them, but it would be fun.
I'm just scared for Veto because there's only one for both sets.
Yeah, just one.
And I'm scared, like, everyone's playing.
Yeah, that's also.
Oof. So, what's the tea? How are you feeling? Because I know it's a lot of decisions.
Yeah, have you guys talked to Desh?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, yeah. So Desh, like, I think took what I thought everybody's nominations would be, you know? And so realistically, like, mine is a bit more strategic. Like, one person is very strategic, the other one is just, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And so, like, if I'm being honest, Oscar, you're going up on mine, but you are not the person.
Who's the other person you're picking?
I'm gonna wait until, yes, I know. I'm playing my cards close to me.
Okay,
But the other person is a very strategic move, and you are on there literally just because we have to put another person up.
Yeah.
Nobody is like Oscar heavy. Just want to put that out there. But the other person, okay, I probably should just say it. Golly, I'm about to show my whole freaking hand.
Just say it.
I'm showing my
We're
whole
gonna
hand.
find out. Anyway. Yeah.
So we're gonna put Mackenzie because she has been a little bit like, I know, she's been a little bit like, I can't whisper either. There's just been a little bit of conversations that have not added up in different places. And so while Desh took the 2 top that I wanted to do, that was the 3rd, and it's just unfortunate you're the 4th.
Mm-hmm. It's happened before.
It's legit, literally no hard feelings, and I wanted to tell you before we went into nomination, I don't want you to be like, what the heck happened? It is simply because we are not voting for you. Like, the people that I've spoken to is not voting for you, it's voting for the other person.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at.
So in my conversation with Desh, we kind of wanted to propose this. If you want to get a shot, I don't want to say it out loud.
I want to see.
I'm loyal to that to the point that I can't be.
Yeah, I know like sometimes things pop up.
Yeah, it's honestly dependent on how people run the game.
Yeah,
you know, and
true.
like who's a threat, who's not a threat. But like, yes, like that is I've already felt that.
I feel like that's the vibe that most of us have kind of been getting from each other.
Yeah.
And he said he was with it.
Yeah, and I would even say a name on there, which is Allie. But yeah, I mean, just wherever people pan out. I really like her. I vibe with her a lot, and I think that she works with her really well. So
I'm getting more nervous as time goes on, especially with like this round is a big round.
Yeah, but I think you're in a good place. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think you're in a good place.
I think I'm in a good place. I don't want my words to bite me in the ass.
Yeah.
But
I think you're like a strategic like person to choose as like a pawn, and so I think like that would be I think that would be the role that you would possibly play. At least from like my perspective, I can't speak like on what Tiffany would say, but like I want to be like upfront and honest about that.
Well, I mean, I appreciate that.
No, 100%. Like that's my goal. That's all I'm because I feel like if we were in the same position, you would tell me the same thing.
Yeah.
And like I am of course like willing to like hear any other idea. Like if you're like there's someone else that I think you should dash and we can make a move on this, or you think this person blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Tell me like
yeah.
no.
Like it's hard because like right now I'm like the only 2 people that I think that I get that I want out would be Lucas and Meredith.
Yeah.
And I feel bad because I feel like they didn't really get a fair chance.
No, they didn't.
But Desh is thinking about he made a comment about putting me up as a pawn. And I told him, I was like, I mean, that makes me nervous because
Against who?
I don't know, because he was talking about Lucas and Meredith.
again, I don't know because I don't know where he's at, and I'm confused and very conflicted.
And it's like you have to put up 4 people. So.
Yeah. So there's 4 people, and only 2 are going away. You know.
But like, if you had to name 3 off the top of your head.
Legit don't know. Like legit need to go talk to Desh. I'm not even kidding. Let her
it's
talk actually to like there's a lot of like colliding thoughts. But I think it's majority of people that we've already spoken about, like a lot of us have spoken about.
I don't know 4 people. That's my whole thing. I don't know 4 people who can go up. Who are the 4 people?
I have to play my cards close. I feel like everybody keeps asking me what I'm about to do, and I'm like, I don't even know. I need to talk to Desh.
No, but like, who is it? Lucas is the one that always comes up.
Meredith.
Okay.
Oscar.
Okay.
And then I don't know. That's
Oscar's good at comp, so I get it.
Yeah, I don't know about the 4th.
I'd be worried about him winning veto.
Yeah.
But if he does, I will.
Yeah, I need to go talk to Desh. Like I'm legit. Like I don't know who the 4th person is.
I mean, that like helps me a little bit because I've been like walking around. I'm like, how are you feeling? Everybody's like, who's going up?
Yeah. Mackenzie, so sorry, girl. You are going to the block. It's not because I don't like you. I like you. You're cool. But you've been playing a sketchy game with some people that I want to play a game with. So, girl, bye.
You know, and like I said earlier, if you go up, you're most likely a pawn.
Yeah. Yeah, which isn't the best feeling, but like it's an understandable one. Like somebody does have to go up.
Yeah.
You know, there have to be 2 people per HOH. Like I do understand it, and I feel relatively comfortable with my position anyway. It's just, I mean, the thing we keep saying is like the lines are going to get drawn, and we're going to see where people stand. And what I keep saying about myself is I feel like I'm going to fall outside of all the lines. That I don't have like a group. I have like good individual connections, and I'm like actively working on like bettering those and establishing more trust. But I just don't know if it will be enough.
Yeah. And how are you feeling about this next round?
Nervous because the idea of putting me up as a pawn came up.
Okay. By who?
Desh.
Okay. Okay.
But I don't know who else he's putting up.
I've not heard that concept before.
No. I heard it was going to be me against Lucas.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, those names were like thrown around a bunch.
For sure, yeah.
But there was never a set like, you're gonna go up against this person.
Okay.
It was just like, I'm thinking about putting you up as a pawn.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if he's actually gonna do it, because he was like, I mean, I'm down for ideas.
Yeah. I think you're safe this round. And if you go up as a pawn, then
Yeah.
I don't think that you're gonna go home. I'm just like trying to think of who else, because like it's a thing where I've pretty much consistently heard like, oh, I think that Lucas is gonna be put up. I think that Lucas is gonna go home. I don't know who the other person is gonna put up and who else would go home.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
2 people are going home.
I think you are one of the only folks that I don't really know. Like, we had a conversation,
Yeah.
and we did all those different pieces, but like, I haven't experienced it and I haven't seen it, and so like, and like I said, I want to be transparent.
Yeah, and I appreciate you being straightforward about it and
Definitely.
you not having to worry or
Yeah, no,
wonder.
no.
So yeah, I mean that's fine. Like if you put me up, it's like I said, like someone's gonna do it. I'm an easy target at this point.
Who would be another alternative to you?
And that really depends on your perspective,
Yeah.
because you have a lot more insight to like the people that you have talked to and the people
Yeah.
who you think have your back. Because obviously, like in the HOA position, you got to play your game. You got to be putting the people up who you think are going to be, you know, either adversarial to you or not going to help you. Listen, like I'm still trying to give my loyalty. Like it's almost like frustrating because I keep going to people and I'm like, listen, like I'm looking for allies. I am looking to have people's backs, and people like. Some people are committing, but like I'm not getting the fullness of that, and so like I want people to use me to their advantage, like because that's just the position that I'm put in, where like it's really other people who have the power right now, and they're looking at me and they're thinking like this is a safe pick, this is somebody I can put up without offending anyone, but like just because I'm a safe pick doesn't mean that it's a good idea to pick me, because I can still help you in some way, you know, and my loyalty is like still out there and ready to be received. So. I can't tell you who you should put up because that is your decision, but I'm still like willing to work with you on stuff. Yeah. My loyalty is still like out there. Like I have some friends, but like I am trying to be on people's side, and like you know that's just somebody who I had a conversation with, and I was like, hey, like I've got a couple of people who are like in and like want to rally around each other, but like you know I think we think you'd be good, and I said this like before you was HOH, and I don't know that had any impact, frankly. So.
I do really appreciate that you actually are trying to like be loyal to
I'm playing my ass off.
Yeah, you really are.
Yeah, you really are.
Yeah.
You really are. Cause like, I guess you got off to a bad foot, and then, but like you're really making up for it. Like you're, yeah.
And I don't know, like, you know, this is gonna be the hardest week yet. But I think I've already kind of put my heart and soul out there last week. People know what I'm about, and so if I end up up there, then like you know I've said a lot of what I have to say.
I've heard my name.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised.
Okay.
But you know, it is what it is.
For sure, I want to be transparent. I want to be like straightforward to the point. Like you are one of the 2 people that I'm thinking about, for the simple fact of like we don't have an existing relationship.
I agree. Yeah, no, I understand.
And so like we haven't talked about coffee.
Yeah.
So I can be like, we like the same coffee.
Yeah.
You know?
Last round, like we were in some of the same conversations, but we didn't have that one-on-one connection. And like, so I feel like you've heard me talk, and you know generally what I'm about, but we haven't had the chance to connect. And no, I get that that's so important, and to me it is all about like the small group one-on-one connections.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you sort of heard it last round from me that like, I am a very straightforward player, and so I am very, very glad that you are being straightforward with people and being very straight up. Like, I respect that and just personally appreciate it as someone whose name is coming up. Like, I mean, Tiffany had told me anyway, but then like Lucas said, like, you will hear this.
Yeah.
And so like, for me that is the best game possible, because then like, I can talk to people, and like generally I wouldn't be too worried about going up. People are saying that like if it was me against Lucas, it would be Lucas instead of me.
100%.
And I think like against a few people, like I could make my case. Like I am a strong player and I have good relationships, but like I don't have a side. Like I don't have something completely solid. I have a lot of really good relationships that like are the people I fall back on.
Yeah.
But to me, like, people are saying about this round, this is when lines are getting drawn, and we're going to start to see those things.
Who do you think that you could, like, make your case up against?
Against? I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, almost anyone I could try.
Because I will give you a fighting chance.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
like,
Lucas is definitely the easiest person for me to go
like
against.
I will give you a fighting chance. Like I said, it's no bad blood between us.
No.
And I think we just don't have existing relationship. But if you're like, there's somebody that you can, like, make a pretty good argument against and try to win over folks, like, I want to support you in that. Like, if you, like, make it through, like, you're somebody I would, like, love to work with and talk to.
Yeah.
You know how transparent you are on those different pieces and yeah.
Might be Oscar, who I like a lot and have a good relationship with. I just think he doesn't have as good of relationships with other people. I think I have done a bit more spread out work than he has.
How do you think with Maddie?
Maddie? I feel like I could make a case against her, but again, like, I have no reason to.
Okay.
Like, for me, I'm not gunning for anyone. I don't have any enemies.
Yeah.
But, like, I just have, like, good relationships, and I have some solid foundations I'm trying to build. Yeah. But, like, I don't know. My loyalty hasn't been, like, bought.
Yeah.
I want someone to say, like, we need another vote. You're one of us now.
So I'll tell you this. If it's not Lucas, it'll be Maddie.
Okay.
That's what
I can work with that.
Do you not think that we got really lucky with the 2 HOHs this time?
Oh, I think we got blessed. We're not up for elimination. Dash is putting up Meredith and Lucas, and then Tiffany's putting up Oscar and McKinley, because she didn't want to put up Oscar, but she had to. And she told him straight up, she's like, hey, I don't want to put you up, I don't want you to get eliminated, I just had to pick someone. And he totally understood. I talked to Desh, and Desh said he's with me, you, him, Oscar,
Tiffany and Abby.
I talked to both of them and they're into, and I also went to go talk to him, like, right after, like, hey, I know this conversation that me and Oscar had, or me and Josh had. The girls seem in. If that still benefits your game, like, I want you to know that works for me too. We can take this as long as you guys want. So that's also positive because we have the numbers between, so it'll be 6-5 right now.
Yeah.
So literally as soon as they both went into it, I was like,
I know, I was like, everything's falling into place.
But I think we have a solid team and people that we can trust.
Yeah, I think it's people we can trust. I feel bad because I do like McKinley, and I feel so bad because I don't want her to go home, but it's just the name of the game. I'm just happy it's not me though.
That's I'm like, I feel bad, but, like, you know what would make me feel worse?
Right. Very that, because listen, I'm not about to go nowhere. Not me.
Not on my watch.
Not me.
I hear you want Lucas. And I do as well. I also want Meredith.
Okay.
And so I'm thinking of doing Meredith and Maddie.
Why Maddie?
Because I think Maddie has enough votes to, like, kind of rally people behind her to, like, vote against Meredith. I think, like, that is an easy enough, like, piece for her. Like, I don't have any relationship, like, existing relationships with, like, Lucas and Meredith. Like, I don't have it. So, like, if you can do what it is that you will with that information, like, you know, Meredith and Lucas, because I was very upfront with him, but I think Maddie has the votes and all those different pieces. And I told Meredith that that's what I'm thinking about, and if you can survive a vote with her, then that's your team. But
okay, so I agree with Lucas and Meredith. I thought about Maddie as well, but Mackenzie's been playing a really sketchy game. She's been talking to people, telling people things, and then going and telling people, and she's been talking to Lucas. She's like in cahoots with Lucas, and I'm like, I'm not with that. So unfortunately, I'm putting her and Oscar up. The only reason why I'm putting Oscar up, is because I know that people are not going to vote for him, and that they're going to vote for her.
Interesting.
It has nothing. I told this to Oscar. I said it has nothing to do with you.
Okay, I love it, and I'll do Meredith and Lucas.
Do we get to vote?
You get to vote for each other's nominees, so you get to vote
so
for
I'll
him.
vote for Lucas.
Okay.
And then you'll vote for Mackenzie.
Okay, word.
Sweet. I think it'd be better if you go first. It'd be more advantageous. So how about you? You beat me in the rock paper scissors, so you can go first.
Okay.
And so you do paper, I'll do rock.
I'm doing paper.
Yes.
Cool, yeah.
This is way too fun.
Hello, house guests. It is time for the home week, double week nomination ceremony. So who are my two HOHs again? Dash and Tiffany. Alright, so quickly do a rock, paper, scissors game, which may or may not be fixed. I don't know, I didn't talk to them.
Are we gonna fix
so we
it?
can see who goes first.
On shoot.
On shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Alright, so Dash.
Wait, that means I have to do.
Alright, Dash, name your two nominees.
Awesome. I've been very upfront with everyone that I've chatted with about who I'm, putting up on the two chairs. I have no foundation for an existing relationship, and like I said, I've been very upfront with the both of you who I'm going to put up. And so I want you to have an opportunity to fight for yourselves and make some connection and conversation amongst people. In addition to potentially winning the challenge. But I'm choosing Lucas and Meredith.
Alright, Lucas and Meredith, come have a seat. Alright, you're up.
Alright, so Dash put me in a corner. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. I feel like this round is very strategic, and we have to it's unfortunate, we're starting to get into the people that we love and are working with. But this round had to be strategic, and it's unfortunate because we're starting to really get down to the nitty gritty of the game. So I'm putting up Oscar and Mackenzie.
I trust you.
I'm so sorry. He put me in a corner, okay?
Alright, and we have our
What am I doing?
nominees.
That's an excellent question.
Let's get the shot.
So this is the Google comp. I'm going to give you 2 words or phrases, and you will have to tell me which one has more hits on Google, more search results. Okay, so I'll give you an A option and a B option, and you'll just write down A or B, and we will keep points. And the person at the end of 11 questions with the most points. First one, A, click it, B, ticket.
Click it or ticket?
A, click it, B, ticket. Which one has more results?
Wait, I have a ticket as movie ticket?
Like a parking ticket?
Yeah, the word ticket.
Okay.
And the first one is
click it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, reveal. Oscar, just say what you have.
Bravo.
Ticket.
B. B.
Wait, slow down.
B.
B. B. B.
B as in boy.
Okay, B. Everyone said B. The correct answer is click it. No one gets a point.
no one scores.
Next one, A, apple bottom jeans. B, boots with the fur.
Apple bottom jeans.
Boots with the fur.
Apple bottom jeans.
Apple bottom jeans.
Apple bottom jeans.
Apple bottom jeans. Boots with the fur. Apple bottom jeans. Apple bottom jeans. Boots with the fur.
Apple bottom jeans. The correct answer is boots with the fur. If you have boots with the fur, please raise your notebook so Taylor can get down her point.
When I say your name, you can put it down.
Okay, next one. A, Rotten Tomatoes. Or B, HelloFresh.
Whoa.
A, Rotten Tomatoes. B, HelloFresh.
Apple bottom.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten tomatoes.
Rotten tomatoes.
HelloFresh. Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes.
The correct answer is HelloFresh.
Wow.
Only Rita gets a point.
Rita scores a point.
Word.
Okay,
They have a lot of ads.
next one. A, Taco Bell. Or B, Wendy's.
Taco Bell.
I thought this was Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Wendy's.
Taco Bell.
The correct answer is Wendy's.
There's too many old people out there searching it. Are you kidding?
Next one, A. Take it back now, y'all. B. Cha-cha real smooth.
Whatever B was.
Also, cha-cha.
Take it back now, y'all.
Cha-cha.
Cha-cha real smooth.
Cha-cha real smooth. Cha-cha real smooth.
Take it back now, y'all.
Cha-cha real smooth.
Take it back now, y'all.
Cha-cha real smooth.
Okay, the correct answer is take it back now, y'all. Raise your notebook if you got it correct. A. Idina Menzel. B. Adele Dazeem.
Wait, what's the difference?
Wait, I'm sorry.
A. Idina Menzel. B.
Adele.
Adele Dazeem.
Okay, just go say Adele.
Idina Menzel.
Idina Menzel.
Adele.
Adina Menzel.
Idina Menzel.
Whatever the second one was. Idina Menzel. Adele Dazeem.
Tony nominee Adele Dazeem.
Idina Menzel. Idina Menzel.
The correct answer is Idina Menzel.
I went opposite.
Thank
So it's
God.
Adele.
Next one. A. Play. B. Pause. A. Play. B. Pause.
Pause.
Play.
Pause.
Play.
Play.
Pause. Play.
Play.
Pause.
Play.
Pause.
The correct answer is play.
Even if you have it.
Once it didn't quite fast, what were you?
A. Flip-flops. B. Sneakers. C. Sneaker Night by Vanessa Ann Hudgens.
Sneakers.
Flip-flops.
Sneaker Night by Vanessa Ann Hudgens. Sneakers.
Sneakers.
Sneakers? Sneakers.
Sneaker night by Vanessa Ann Hudgens.
Flip-flops.
Sneakers.
Sneakers. Correct answer is sneakers. So what do you B? A. JoJo Siwa. B. Hannah Montana.
Ooh.
A. JoJo Siwa. B. Hannah Montana.
Jojo Siwa.
Jojo with the Bobo.
Jojo Siwa.
Hannah Montana.
Jojo Siwa.
Jojo Siwa.
Jojo Siwa.
Jojo Seahawk.
Hannah Montana.
The correct answer is Hannah Montana. Put some respect on her name.
I love her. Kids have love her.
A.
Lesbian.
Time. B. Travel. A. Time. B. Travel.
Time.
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 Travel.
Travel.
Time.
Travel.
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 Travel. The correct answer is time.
Yeah.
Where are my times?
Okay, the last one.
Yes.
A. Blue. B. Red. A. Blue. B. Red.
Blue.
A was blue.
Red.
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 Blue. Red.
Let's be red.
Blue. Blue, but I think it's red.
Yeah, blue, but I think it's red.
The correct answer is blue.
Woo!
Tiffany, you have won the Power of Veto.
I scored a point! Meredith and Lucas are nominated together, and Mackenzie has been blindsided by her previous allies. 2 people have to be sent out the door next time on Luke's Big Brother 19.